Hi everyone, and welcome to Happy Trails Hiking. Today we're out at the historic Daniel Boone home in Defiance, Missouri.
The reason we're here is to show you two key steps in the production of maple syrup. We're going to go see how they get the sap out of the trees, and then we're going to show you how it's boiled to produce the final product.
At this free event, reenactors talk to the crowds as if they were back in Daniel Boone's time. Thus, we got to find out about the winter and the way things were done back then.
Chief went to a village one day, and everybody was out in the woods, laying with their mouth open under trees. Sap or sugar was trapping from their mouths. So he got kind of mad. He said, "This is not good." So he actually made the trees full of water, and he told the tribe that, "Hey, you have to go out and work now. You have to go out and hunt and trap. You have to go out and garden. I promise you, in the wintertime, though, I'll put sugar back in the trees." That's that one legend of it. So there are legends out there about that. The Boone's always made sugar made in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Kentucky, up in Missouri here. So this way here. Okay. Put your hands up.
Here, how to do it?
Yeah, like that. So you want to hook a bucket on for you? Put
Like water
there. Okay.
Water princess.
Now they would have wooden buckets. We don't have any here. Yeah, those. That's how we carry around. Want to put something inside there, make it heavier for you? Probably not, right? No.
So, a sunny Saturday in February, and the last time we were out here at the Boone home was the Christmas candlelight walk, and we really had a great time at that. And if you want to see that video, it will be linked above. And we are going to take you now down to see the boiling camp.
Well, it looks like all of you are about the right size where you could probably carry one of those yokes and put the buckets on there and bring it on down so we can stick it inside of the kettle. And we're watching all that steam rise up off of there. And that's the water that's being released, and that's leaving behind all that sweetness. So we'll go ahead and finish from going there to one of our middle kettles here, and it'll reduce down even a bit more.
So it's pretty clear liquid.
Clear. Pretty clear, and then it starts to take on a yellowish tinge, and that's what you'll get more with this finishing kettle over here. And we're really looking for it to make some changes in its consistency and color. And then once that happens and it's already become the syrup and reduces down even more, we'll pour it into a bowl such as the one over here, and we get to stirring and whipping at it. Oh. That's when we'll end up with our granulated sugar, like Olive's showing you over here. And so we can keep it in this form if we like, or if we want to save it, which we need to save it for the full year, we'll go ahead and make blocks of the sugar. And then we'll put those in our cellar, and then that way we can keep it throughout the full year and just shave off as we need it.
Are they for bacon, for everything?
We can use it for bacon, and my daddy, Daniel Boone, he really loves sweet potatoes, so we put it on his sweet potatoes. He enjoyed doing this from the time he moved out. As a matter of fact, right after that year, on this property, he set up a 3-sided cabin, and he sugared 300 to 400 pounds worth of sugar that year with my mama, Rebecca. And he would do that out here on Olive and Nathan's property, and then as well over on my property, which mine was over in Marthasville that you could visit. So they spend a lot of time doing that in the winter. Like I said, you have to have it cold, below freezing at night, and then it has to get warm during the day in order to get that sugar going. So obviously that year they had a really good cold nights and then warm days, so that sap was really flowing. This year, not so much. We've had cutting winds. The persimmons, they told us that. If you looked inside and you saw that knife inside the seed, that was a sign that we're going to have this kind of weather. Another thing that told us is we looked at the behavior of the squirrels, and the squirrels, why, in the wintertime, or in the fall rather, they were collecting all these nuts wildly. And the saying goes, squirrels gathering nuts in a flurry will cause snow to gather in a hurry. And we did have quite a bit of snow, didn't we? So we're doing our best just to have enough for our families this year. We're not going to do any trading or anything, but we're glad you're getting a taste of it. So that's why we want to get it to a sugar form, so that we can keep it from...
So what's it taste like? Does it taste like maple, like you thought?
It's just a gentle sweetness. There's a hint of that maple flavor, yeah.
Well, we enjoyed learning a little bit more about maple sugar and maple syrup making today out at the Daniel Boone home. Till next time, this is Kay and Matt from Happy Trails Hiking.
Thanks for watching.